This is what Midnight Cooking Diaries is all about. It's about quick, simple ingredients, making simple dishes. So you can do them at home at any time. Let's make this dish. Let's make it happen, and let's start. I really don't like mushrooms in general, but the chanterelle is so delicate and refined that it really creates a wonderful dish. We had to go to downtown to the produce market and visit our friend Coco to find this mushroom because we couldn't find it at the farmer's market. We're here in downtown to prepare for the dish we're gonna make today, and it's a cavatelli. It's a pasta made out of flour, egg, a little bit of cream, and ricotta, and we're gonna throw in some chanterelle mushrooms. And it reminds me of when my dad used to bring me to buy porcini mushrooms with him and make a risotto. So we're gonna take the chanterelles and make it a little bit to my own liking. Let's go meet Coco.
Okay, so we go this way and we go up.
What time is it, Coco?
It's about 1 o'clock.
So it's 1 o'clock. We're here at the produce market in downtown. What's the official name of this market?
The Chanterelles market.
That's it?
That's it.
There's not that many people here this time.
No.
Does it get busier?
It gets busier and gets worse around 5 in the morning.
So Coco is my, as you can figure out by now, he's the purveyor of my vegetables. We've known each other how long, Coco?
A long time.
15 years?
15.
Yeah. So he's like my second girlfriend because I talk to him on the phone every night. I wish you were a little prettier, but maybe. We can't do anything about that.
No, we can't.
But we're here because we're gonna pick some chanterelles today, or tonight, and to make our pasta with the mushroom. Chanterelles, for me, Coco is like the best mushroom because it's not like, it's very light, it's delicate. I don't know, I do a lot with them. Tell everybody, what's the thing that you can never find for me? Do you remember?
The thing I can never find for you.
A lot of pressure right now.
I'm guessing it's the mush.
Yeah. No, the wild strawberries.
Oh, the wild strawberry. Yeah.
We have fights over the wild strawberries.
Yeah. No, right now even the farmer's market don't carry it.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
Do you know everybody here?
Yeah.
How long have you been coming here?
For the last 25, 30 years.
Really? But every year you tell me you're gonna quit.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened.
No.
It's been many years you said that. Yeah?
Oh yeah. But at least,
But look how in order everything is. It's nice.
the displays are always nice.
Now I need to know something that's very important to me. Do you get the same quality produce here that you get at the farmer's market?
No, this is commercial items.
Yeah.
This is commercial.
So at the
It
farmer's
looks
market
good,
you
it
have.
looks good. The
Yeah.
test, it's not always there. You see what's going on? Feeling good. Ah, feeling good.
Are we allowed to be in here, Coco?
Yeah, as long as you guys are careful.
This is top secret. They don't let everybody in here. It's freezing in here, by the way. This is like a huge walk-in cooler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all working for it.
How did you know they were here? They're always here?
They always go.
Oh, okay, got it.
They always go. Yeah.
So we're gonna take this case. So we're gonna buy this, Coco. What do you think? You like them?
Yeah,
You
they're
approve?
okay.
They're okay?
Yeah, yeah.
They're not the best though.
They're not the best.
But this is what we
The
get right now.
size is not the best size.
It all depends on the time of the year, and this is what we're gonna get today. Yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
And we're gonna make a great pasta, the cavatelli with the chanterelles. You'll love it. Very simple to make. And Coco, thank you for bringing me here. And I really appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Not a problem.
And just a quick story about this dish. It reminds me of my dad because my dad used to take me from our house in Italy to the Cisa, which is a highway between Emilia-Romagna and Liguria. And it's where you can find beautiful fresh porcini mushrooms around wintertime. And he used to take them back and grill them and make pasta with them and top with fish, all sorts of things. But I personally did not like the mushrooms. So I learned to really not enjoy mushrooms until I found this beautiful chanterelle. So follow me on this one. You're gonna really enjoy it. Simple dish, fresh, and it'll be very fun to make. So I'm gonna do something that I seldom do, which is give out a recipe. And I get a little bit of complaints about this. Why don't you give out a recipe? Why don't you give out a recipe? But you know, most of my recipes are secret recipes, so I really can't. But today's an exception. So to make this cavatelli, we're gonna use 840 grams of flour, and you can use all-purpose flour. 454 grams of ricotta. Usually you keep it in the container, not on the ground. 1 egg. 15 grams of salt. And 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. We're gonna mix all together for 8 minutes. And I use a commercial mixer, but as you can see here, you can use a little Waring, a home Waring. It's cheap, affordable, and you can do so much. And all the pasta you can make on here with the hook connection. So let's mix this together and then we'll extend it and make our pasta. The dough is in the mixer as we speak, and in the meantime, while it's coming together and getting ready for us to make our cavatelli, we're gonna cut our mushrooms and get them ready to be sauteed in our pan. And I like our mushrooms kind of big. I don't like it too thinly sliced. And also, one thing is, I like the heads much better than the stem. The stems are hard, a little bit of chewy. So for this dish, because we're not gonna be using a lot of them, we want the best part of them. And the beautiful thing about this mushroom is that you can take a whole head like this, you can grill it, you can bake it with some olive oil and parsley and garlic. You can slice it raw and eat it with some arugula on top. And like we're doing, we're sauteing it and adding it to pasta. So it's a very versatile mushroom. And as I can hear, our pasta is ready. So we're gonna make this sauce and then extend the pasta and make it. We're gonna take some parsley and cut it. Look how easy this is. You wanna take these stems out though. You don't wanna keep this, and try just to have the leaves of the parsley. This is Italian parsley. Our dish is Italian, so we gotta use Italian ingredients. And as you can see, I'm chopping it quite finely. I can smell it as I'm chopping it, which is the beautiful part about cooking. Like as you cut the ingredients, if they're fresh, all the flavor comes out. So always make sure to use fresh ingredients every time. So as you can see, I'm chopping, trying to get it to the consistency that it should be. And this is what it should look like this. So now we have our mushrooms sliced, our parsley chopped, and we're gonna use a little bit of garlic. Now, a trick about garlic. I personally do not like garlic also. This episode is about the ingredients that I don't like, but you need garlic. But the best thing about garlic is you don't have to eat it. You have to use it as an essence, as an addition to your dish that gives flavor, and then you remove it. That's a secret that a lot of people don't know about. So now we take our saute pan. Again, we're gonna add olive oil. We're gonna add the 1 clove of garlic that we cut in half. And we're gonna add our parsley. This is all you need to start sauteing. It's very simple, as you can see, but these 3 ingredients make magic. I just want to show you that we have a boiling pot of water. It's always salted, remember, always salted, and I have it here ready to go. So while making the sauce, the pasta is mixed together. I have my boiling water. We're kind of doing everything together. It's like a orchestra, and you want to try to get everything together at the same time, so it minimizes the time that you waste, and it makes the cooking process a lot faster. As you can hear, the oil is sizzling, and it's just cooking a little bit the parsley and the garlic and bringing all the flavors out. And now it's time for us to put our chanterelles mushrooms in the pan. As you can see, as we saute the chanterelles, the water inside the chanterelles is released and it's starting to make a little bit of a sauce. And this is the time that we need to add salt and pepper to our sauce. Some salt, some pepper, and look how easy it is. It's really, what, 5 or 6 ingredients? Olive oil, Italian parsley, chanterelles, garlic, salt and pepper. So 6, but that's all there is to it. Now, as soon as this is cooked just a little bit longer, we're gonna add some white wine. And then that's really it. We have our sauce. When we make our pasta, we're gonna cook our pasta in the boiling water, and then we're gonna add the pasta, the cavatelli, to our sauce, add a little bit of unsalted butter to make it creamy, and finish it off with some grated Parmigiano cheese. And that's it. Very few ingredients always make the best dishes. Remember that. We're gonna get a little flame going. There you go. That never hurts. And there we have it. We're gonna let it cook down a little bit longer, a few minutes, and our sauce will be ready. Let's go make our pasta. The great thing about this dough is that it doesn't have to sit in the refrigerator. A lot of pasta doughs have to sit for at least half hour to an hour and rest. This dough is ready to go at the moment, and actually, the quicker you make it, the better the cavatelli will come out. We made these into strips, and now we're gonna go to our little machine and make the cavatelli. You just pass the dough through the machine. This is how the cavatelli looks. It's just a little pasta, like a little gnocchi, and it gives it with some ridges, and the ridges help the sauce attach to the pasta. We're gonna dump our pasta cavatelli in the water. Make sure it's boiling, because otherwise the pasta is gonna stick together. Now you wanna mix it a little bit. And this pasta literally takes 2 minutes to cook. And you'll see it'll start coming up a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna warm up our sauce that we made, and this is ready to go. We're just gonna add the 2 ingredients. Utilize the water that the pasta cooks in to make your sauce perfect. Sometimes it's a little too dry, the sauce. You just add a little bit of the pasta water and it'll combine all the ingredients together. It's a simple trick and it works every time. As you can see, it's floating, the cavatelli. It means it's ready. It's like a gnocchi. Gnocchi, when you cook it, it dumps at the bottom of the pot, and as soon as it's cooked, it comes up, levitates to the top. We're gonna put our pasta in our sauce, and as you can see, it's missing a little bit of water. We're gonna put a little bit of the pasta water in our sauce. Now we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese that we grated earlier. And you can see the cheese is making the sauce a little bit creamy without using any cream. We're gonna add a little bit more of the pasta water, and our dish is ready to be plated. I can smell the mushroom, I can smell the cheese, I can smell the parsley, I can smell everything, even the garlic, but just enough to give it the perfect flavor. Now we're gonna plate it. And I love this dish. And the sauce, delicious. I can smell every flavor right now. We have a little bit extra that you can put in a small container and keep it in the refrigerator, warm it up. When you warm it up, a very important secret, warm up some hot water, you toss it in there, you toss it, add a little bit more Parmigiano, and it brings it back to life to where it is right now. It's time to try it. It's the worst part of the show. Just kidding, it's the best. Oh, can't wait. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the pasta, a nice mushroom. The mushroom is not crunchy, yet it has texture to it. Perfectly sauteed, excuse me. And the pasta is perfectly cooked. And the combination is so simple. I can taste even the white wine, which gives it a very nice flavor. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for being here with me, making this pasta together. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoy making it for you. Grazie, buon appetito, and we'll see you next time on episode 6. Should I talk a little bit and introduce Coco?
Yeah, you forgot about Coco.
All right. He's happy. You know why he's happy? I give him a check. Look at him smile.
Well, I like the he's getting up.
That would be funny.